Okay, so I kind of realized that for the next, I think 4 weeks, I'm probably just going to be reviewing new number ones from DC. I might review um, the Grant Morrison Batman and Robin, Dick Grayson and Damian because I recently got that. Sorry, I'm not feeling too well. But I kind of wanted to do this because I picked this up as well. I haven't really been doing a pull list because it's been kind of sporadic. But as soon as I get the number ones and then I choose which ones I like, because I'm going to get a couple, and then the ones that suck, I won't pull on my pull list. I'll drop them and stuff. But you know how it goes. So I will start doing a pull list video for all the number twos, I guess. and yeah, so I kind of wanted to review this because this is probably going to be one of the only comics I review that isn't one of the DC new number ones, although it is a number one technically. It's a one shot. You've already seen by the title and the picture, but it's uh, it's the movie prequel to Green Lantern. They released some for all the characters. I wasn't interested in any of them except for the Sinestro one, which is the one my comic shop didn't have. So I ordered it, and I know that sounds stupid because it's a movie tie-in, but they were selling it for like £1 because not many people were buying it, and so I just like ordered it, and yeah, it came the same day I picked up Justice League number one. You can see my review of that. I think it's the last video, but were all written by Jeff Johns, so that's one reason to read them. But I picked this one up. Um, the art, I just want to talk about the art first, which just kind of change it up. The art is pretty good actually. I mean, it's not the best, but it is pretty cool. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of very it's very alien. It looks a lot like the film, which I guess they were trying to intend. But yeah, it's not really a prequel to the movie. It kind of takes place during the movie, well, and before the movie. Basically, at the start, it starts off just after Abin Sur's died. Obviously, Hal Jordan has just found him and stuff, and the Green Lanterns don't know about that yet. So Hal Jordan's doing his thing at Earth, and it shows what's happening in Oa at this point. And we see Sinestro, and I don't know if you caught it in the film, but there's like this big graveyard of all the Green Lanterns, and Sinestro's just standing outside Abin Sur's, which is kind of it's got his light in it, doesn't it? I don't know because they haven't got his body yet, but he's kind of just standing there, and like Kilowog asks because he's just arrived, Kilowog, and he asks what Sinestro said and stuff, and Tomori's like he hasn't said anything, and then everyone's like trying to cheer up Sinestro because Sinestro is very close with Abin Sur, and then it does this cool thing where like we see like him and then the Green Lantern's in the background, and then we flash back, and he's doing the same face and everything, but he's missing the scar, and he hasn't got his Green Lantern suit on, and in the background we just see, I think it's Quad, that's where, no, Cor, Koraga, I'm not sure, I can never pronounce more stuff in Green Lantern, so yeah, basically we flash back to before he was a Green Lantern, and the entire middle of the book is kind of Sinestro's origin in the movie, and it's all right. Like it's pretty interesting. He's kind of the police force for his planet, and there's kind of a civil war going on. But he realizes that his side is just as violent as the opposite side, and that his side may be the bad guys. So he kind of just tries to walk away, but obviously his fellow uh, officers won't let him, so he gets into a fight with one and he gets hit, and then we're not really explained, which kind of annoys me. We don't really get explained how, but a ring just flies towards him, assuming that another Green Lantern has died in his sector, and he becomes Sinestro in his Green Lantern suit, and he's like all ready, and he's like, yeah, I can stop these people from fighting now because that's ultimately what he wants is peace. but then he gets teleported to Oa, where he meets Abin Sur for the first time. And Abin Sur is like, he's like kind of like Tomari to Hal Jordan, where he's kind of explaining everything. And then, but then Sinestro just goes ape because he's kind of just like, send me back, I gotta help them. And then he starts, it's really an interesting conversation between Abin Sur and Sinestro, where Sinestro's kind of arguing with him because he's like, well, if the Green Lanterns are real, because apparently his planet didn't know about the Green Lanterns either, like much like Earth. It's like, if the Green Lanterns are real, then why didn't they come and stop my civil war that's been going on for years? And then obviously we return to the present where Sinestro's like says a speech and flies away. So yeah, it's an alright comic. I would like to mention there is a little bit at the back. It's kind of like the origin of the Green Lantern Corps, which it doesn't mention the Manhunters, which is weird because the Manhunters do exist in the movie universe, as we see in the game, which I'm pretty sure is in continuity. But anyway, it's kind of like the origin of the Green Lantern Corps and the the first Green Lanterns and blah 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 blah. We saw it all in I can't even remember, Emerald Knights. Anyway, so the book itself is okay. If you're a Green Lantern fan like me and you like the movie, which there's not a lot of people, but I definitely pick it up if it's like you find it like for £1 or so, or like 50p in your comic store, like just thrown at the floor. The intent of this prequel series was to attract people who watch the movie, which we all know doesn't work. So I don't really understand why they did it. But yeah, it kind of ends abruptly, which annoyed me because it's kind of just like it ends on like what's gonna happen next? You turn the page and it's like, wait, we're back in the present, and then it finishes, and you're like, what? And it's just really, I don't know, it kind of annoyed me, but it's a cool pickup if you like the movie. Maybe if a friend's got it, borrow it off him. It's nothing that I'm gonna reread. I'll probably sell it on eBay or something. Actually, I'll just keep it. I don't even know. But yeah, if anyone's read the Hal Jordan, Tomari, or Kilowog ones, say in the comments what you thought of them. And yeah, I'd give it like, I don't know, I might start rating. I don't know, should I start a rating system? I'll do it for this video, and if people like it, then I'll carry it on. So, out of 5, I'd give this about a 2. So yeah, not that long, but it's written by Jeff Johns, so it's, not that bad. And the art is pretty good as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that review.